It's been the most downloaded app since 2019, with over 150 million users in the US alone. Except now, people on the app aren't just scrolling, they're shopping too. Time for you to make content on TikTok that sells. What's going on, folks? It's Talish, and in this video, I'll explain how great TikTok content not only captures attention, but also drives sales. Plus, what you need to know to master its algorithm and its unique built-in tools. Let's get into it. With viewers spending an average of over an hour and a half each day scrolling the app, TikTok's content formula, or algorithm, is incredibly good at keeping people engaged. Of course, TikTok itself doesn't keep all those eyeballs on the app, your content does. But how it decides which content to show you is really what its algorithm does best. That's why, to get as many viewers back to your TikTok shop as possible, your content needs to sync up with how that algorithm works and what it's looking for. And it all starts with something called categorization. See, as soon as you upload your video, TikTok uses AI to analyze it and see what it's about. It looks at your content, language, location, sound, and even the hashtags you use. That AI then tests your video with small groups of people who it thinks might like it. What it's checking for, though, is to see if it did a good job categorizing it, meaning, did the people it thought would like your video actually like it? Based on their reactions, the algorithm then decides whether to show it to a larger audience. For those first few viewers who did like it, it'll show your video to others with similar interests. And the same goes for those first few who didn't care for it. It'll avoid showing it to more people like them. This process is called positive and negative testing and keeps repeating until the algorithm stops finding new and engaged viewers for your video. However, the more you post, the more TikTok also uses your history to find new audiences. It even gives you a score based on how much time people spend watching your videos, as well as how many likes, comments, and reshares they end up getting. That's why regularly posting videos is just one part of the equation. They also need to be engaging. That's why the more people that vibe with your content, the likelier TikTok is to share it with them. This also, though, can end up putting some accounts into what creators call the 200 view jail. It's when your channel and views stop growing over a certain amount. TikTok is essentially telling you, look, we tried finding people who might like your posts, but we couldn't. So we've stopped for now unless you try something different. So how can you avoid this happening to you? Well, you need to do 3 things. First, post different kinds of content like text, images, and videos for different audiences so your views don't get stuck in a rut. This helps the algorithm understand that your content can appeal to more people. Second, if a video does perform well, don't just copy its exact style and structure and repost it. Figure out why your audience liked it and use that to cater any new videos to their interests. And lastly, when posting new content, give it time. Depending on how often you post, it takes the algorithm a few weeks to pick up on new content. But if after all that you see that your views still haven't grown and your follower count remains the same, rework your content in a different way and try again. Don't give up. In fact, if you're stuck on how you can make your content better for TikTok's algorithm, then it's time you follow these simple tips we're calling our TikTok tactics. Creating content around your products that's both engaging and shoppable takes trial and error, especially if you're not used to coming up with ideas, posting regularly, or even being on camera. In fact, if you're nervous about making content, it's best to create simple product posts for your shop first. See, you don't only have to post videos on TikTok, you can also post pictures and text too. So start with simply posting your product mockups with some captions about your item. Then, once you're comfortable, you can even cut those images together into a simple product video. However you make them, product videos are a great start to creating beginner shop content. But the more you post, the more you'll realize just how much TikTok loves trends, especially when it comes to popular music or trending sounds. Adding any trending audio to the background of your post will introduce it to new audiences. Who exactly? Well, for starters, people who like that song. Just make sure whichever sound you use matches with your content in some way. Otherwise, it could turn people off and cause TikTok to limit showing your videos to others. The same goes for any other trending theme, challenges, or hashtag you decide to hop on. The trick is to try and make it your own as much as possible. That's why creating more original content than simply remixing trends is just as important. If you're stuck for ideas, take a look at what your competitors are doing and do it better. If you want to be on camera, however, TikTok values raw and authentic presences most of all, especially if you're entertaining, educational, or inspirational. So be yourself, have fun, and be honest. If you want to showcase a product, avoid doing it in a way that's too salesy. People can tell when they're obviously being sold to and they don't like it, which is why it's best to subtly place your product in or around your video. Then either link it back to your shop through the caption or channel bio. Finally, once you start posting, don't stop. Consistency is key on TikTok, not only to make your content better, but also to train the algorithm. Remember, we're trying to teach TikTok to show our videos and products to the right people. And the only way it can do that is by having as much high-quality content to work with as possible. So what types of videos in particular can help boost your traffic back to your items? Well, here's some you should definitely consider. The right content has massive potential to make items fly off the virtual shelves of your TikTok shop. According to a recent survey, 70% of TikTok shoppers began purchasing items after seeing them in their feed or live stories. We've already talked about product videos and how they're a great way to start creating content, but which types of videos can get items out of carts and put profits in your pockets? Let's break them down into the top 5 most popular kinds of TikTok shop content, starting with tutorials and product demos. From showcasing a new t-shirt design to trying on a new facial serum, seeing your products in context and in action is a great way to show off their benefits firsthand. Just make sure to use eye-catching visuals and captions to maintain your viewers' attention. Then engage with them as much as possible in the comments. Remember, there's a reason it's called social media, so be social. As a matter of fact, why not start right now by going ahead and giving this video a like. Next up, it's time to go live. Live shopping is huge on TikTok and is a great way to really engage with your audience. However, holding someone's attention for the entire duration of a live can be tricky, which is why it's important to establish a goal for your viewers right from the start. What are you planning to do that's going to be worth them sticking around for? The clearer you are with them right off the bat, the longer they'll stick around to interact with you, and the more they'll even consider picking up your item. Moving on, everyone loves taking advantage of a good promotion, especially if it comes with a great discount or a free giveaway. That's why promotional videos that incentivize buyers to keep an eye on your content are crucial. For best results, try pairing a promotion with a simple call to action you want your buyers to do, whether it's following your channel, signing onto an email list, or leaving you a good review. A good promotional video can end up benefiting you more than your customer in the long run. Another idea for easy shop content are holiday-themed videos. Year after year, major holidays can be reliable sales bumps for online sellers. From Christmas to back to school, people are guaranteed to be out shopping, which is why a well-timed video with a holiday-themed product could be a great way to drive traffic back to your shop. And finally, the most effective type of content you can make is user-generated content. TikTok loves UGC, especially if it comes from an influencer. Influencer collaborations are an incredibly effective way to promote items and expand your audience. TikTok even has a feature called the Creator Marketplace, which serves as the official collaboration platform to hire an influencer. It has thousands of profiles you can browse to find the best fit for you and your viewers. Just make sure whoever you choose has a great track record for audience engagement and double check to make sure their followers are real and not bots. However, the best influencers for your brand are your customers themselves, especially if they're able to create content with your products that you can reshare. Many brands have gone viral on TikTok just because an ordinary user posted a video of themselves raving about their product. Mostly because viewers can tell these types of videos aren't paid ads, they're real, and real matters. So do your best to collect as much user-generated content as possible. It might be just the thing to make your content go viral and put your store on the map. Beyond content creation, however, TikTok also offers other built-in tools to market your items. Let's take a closer look at these tools and how they can drive traffic back to your shop. Just like any other platform, it takes a combination of paid and organic traffic to help boost sales. TikTok, however, has plenty of options to get creative with paid marketing. The most common ads you'll see on TikTok are in-feed videos, top view ads, and branded takeovers. In-feed videos are ads that get mixed in between your content as you scroll. Top view ads, on the other hand, are the first videos that show up in your feed. However, they're also not the first ad you see. If you've ever opened up TikTok and immediately run into a GIF, image, or video ad, those are called branded takeovers, and as you can imagine, cost a lot of money. These three types of ads, though, are pretty common, no matter which platform you use. But depending on how creative you want to be, TikTok also has other ways to get paid traffic. For example, you can create branded lenses. These are custom face filters and effects that viewers can apply to their videos. They're a fun way to interact with your brand, get user-generated content, and then link those buyers back to your shop. Similarly, you can also create a branded hashtag challenge. These are ads that encourage users to create and share content around a specific hashtag. The more creators who share the hashtag, the more visibility gets built around your items. You can also do this with Spark ads. This format lets brands turn their own or other creators' organic content into paid ads. Like in-feed videos, they appear as regular ads. However, they're incredibly versatile and can repurpose any type of content into an ad for your store. Depending on your budget, any of these types of paid marketing can be useful for your shop. But no matter which one you choose, if you're using anybody else's content, make sure to always ask for permission first. Remember, authenticity matters on TikTok, and that goes for both your paid and organic content. Once you've got your content and ad strategy locked in, it's finally time to start selling on TikTok. Take a look at our exclusive TikTok Ready catalog filled with items that meet TikTok's policies. You can find a link to that catalog right in the description. However, if you haven't created a TikTok shop just yet and connected it with Printify, in this video I'll walk you through the entire process step by step to get you started right away.